There's always a lot of speculation about what's going to happen when there are no more sisters. We have a sister who's 104 who lives out on the campus where I live. Just her being there among the people who live there is a tribute to her life of mercy for all those years. She makes an impact on the people who live in her retirement center.
Because she goes around singing all the time.
Spanish. In Spanish.
You're talking about Concetta.
Yeah, Concetta.
I'm thinking 104.
These women who have dedicated their life and their soul and everything to God and to better everybody is just amazing to think about. Hearing these stories, I mean, this stuff goes from way back even today, and this, I think, is just something that'll always impact us.
There's no way we won't be replacing the sisters. It's just carrying on those things so that we all remember them. Also in the colleges and the high schools and things, we want those people to know that's why they're there. They're there because they have that feeling of mercy that they want to carry on.
It's not about getting going the Sisters of Mercy. It's getting going the needs of the world that the Sisters of Mercy have said, these are our critical concerns, and let's all work at that.
We're all connected.
We're all connected.
And what we do, this little thing we do today affects everybody. And so we want to carry that on, not just with associates, but with students and the mercy. We all need mercy in the world. We need more of it.
On the one hand, it brings sadness to me because I think it certainly has been of benefit for sisters to interact with students, faculty, and staff. But on the other hand, I know that other people can live these values. You don't have to be a Sister of Mercy to take up these values and say that you want them in your life too. Isn't it wonderful that you have the opportunity to share responsibility for the mission with so many others?
That continuum of experiences that I think lead students toward knowing that the Sisters of Mercy's presence, whether physically or just spiritually, is here on campus.
The sisters that I've known in my life are just incredible women who are just amazing in terms of their generosity and their willingness to go where they are needed to serve others.
Our history is known, but individually, I think we still are out there trying to not only tell our story, but to challenge others. That spirit, that driving force is still in us. We speak out.
They are traditional, but they're also non-traditional. They care about justice. They care a lot about the immigrants. They care about proper education for women. They really show by actions that women have no limitations. I don't want people to think that because they're Sister of Mercy, they don't have a fun life. They're funny. They're also funny, and they're always partying. All the time they have something going on. They have more social life than I do. I remember they asked me, would you like to be a Mercy associate? And I say, I don't know what that is, but can I drink alcohol? And they say, oh yeah, we all drink alcohol.
We also have a number of Mercy associates on the campus here and at Mercy High School. I never worry about what's going to happen when there aren't any more Sisters of Mercy. It's not going to happen, for one thing. But the associates are living the Mercy values, and they can speak the Mercy values. The kids at Mercy High School can speak the Mercy values.
Totally.
I don't worry about diminishing numbers, because Mercy is always going to have an imprint certainly on Omaha, but all the way across the country.
Before we become an associate, you always have a sponsor. Sister Jean O'Rourke was there, and so I asked her if she would be my sponsor. At one point, I was going through a really tough time. So they invited me over, and we would have a little brunch and some tea, and they would talk. It was just so uplifting and so supportive on their part to be there for me when I really needed somebody. Well, Sister Jean and I still get together about every month or every other month for tea at her place.
The Sisters of Mercy, I think, are independent. They're willing to stand up for what is right, say what is right. And Catherine McCauley who founded the Sisters, is amazing. What she did in her time is just unbelievable. And so we associates want to keep that legacy going, and being an associate allows us to live our lives how we want to live them, but then carry on that charism and the critical concerns.
The responsibility to be an associate and carry on the ways of the Sister of Mercy doesn't feel heavy. I do question how best to do it. They just always come back with, Marcia, do what you feel called to do, and you will carry on the charisms.
Well, it really is about lay people, women and men, who want to carry on the mission of the Sisters of Mercy. We have a group here in Omaha of over 30.
We meet once a month. We meet on, what is it? The
third Wednesday.
The third Wednesday. We meet from, I think it was like
5 to 6:30.
5 to 6:30.
I love the fact that we begin and end all our meetings with prayer to remind us to trust that God is watching over us.
It takes about 8 months to study, and we start with Catherine McCauley. We usually have a Sister of Mercy come and talk about the critical concerns, because you have to believe in those 5 concerns.
I think it's really important that these prospective associates recognize that there is a really great place for them to be involved.
Those sisters are still educating us associates in those critical concerns and giving us the opportunity to get involved in those areas if we so choose.
One of the sisters just moved to Emmanuel, and one of the things the associates do is take a caring package gift to welcome her. And oh my gosh, we sat for over an hour. This sister is 92 or 93 years old. Just to hear what she did in her career and the places she was and the things she did is overwhelming. And I just admire them so much.
It's one thing that I want to do. It's never I have to. I want to. I want to be involved with these women. I want to pray with these women.
We have associates down there at Restoring Dignity and the Furniture Project that helps refugees coming into the city. So the Circle of Mercy, we have a song that says the Circle of Mercy is timeless. I believe we are. And we empower one another to spread that mission of mercy.